But one thing that you said before the election that you and I discussed is the idea that the time between January 6th and January 20th that we are in right now, you warn may be some of the most dangerous for Donald Trump because he is feeling disconnected. He's feeling like he has not had any success in anything he's doing. We have 75 more hours. What happens?
Yeah, as I had stated to you way before November, that if in fact he loses, my biggest fear is that the danger that America will deal with between January 6th and January 20th is going to be significant. I will say that what I did not predict is that while I knew he would sell government secrets, I didn't think he would be selling government pardons. That one took me for a loop.
But we are in this mode where all he's got left for the next few days, we think, touch much wood, is the ability to give out pardons, and we believe he's still discussing that. You have some strong views on this because you were one of those people who, formerly of Trump's circle, who didn't get a pardon.
No, there was no way I was getting a pardon, Ali. There's a better chance you're going to get a pardon than I.
Let me ask you about, a lot of people are wondering what happens next, right, with Donald Trump, the minute he's out of office. Some have speculated the reason he doesn't want to be around for the inauguration is he loses all of his protections immediately as president of the United States, and all sorts of people have cases against him. People are wondering where they're first going to come from, those cases. I saw a report that you were even talking to New York prosecutors as late as Thursday. Can you tell us anything about that?
So that report was put out there. One of the things that I've agreed that I was not going to discuss any of the topics that we talked about or even acknowledge somehow or another. I believe it was the Associated Press managed to get a hold of information that acknowledged that I had spoken to New York prosecutors. And I do believe that it will be the New York prosecutors that will be first online within which to bring Donald Trump and family to justice.
Let's talk a little about what you think. Get inside his head right now. One of the things that struck us as odd was the moment that Bill Barr, the Attorney General, who had carried Donald Trump's water even before he was Donald Trump's Attorney General, all of a sudden he jumped ship earlier than a number of other cabinet secretaries had. All cabinet secretaries are supposed to resign on or before January 20th. You have a theory as to why Bill Barr left, and it has something to do with your experience with Donald Trump.
Yeah, so my belief is that Bill Barr was probably asked, or in Donald Trump's case, he was asked to do something which was illegal. And probably what Donald Trump is realizing now that he knows in another 3 days he's going to be out of office, that all of the records and all of the documents and all of the recordings are going to be made available and public if, in fact, that the new Attorney General and the new administration seeks to do so. That, of course, being a Democratic administration, I think what he did is he probably tried to task Bill Barr to figure out how to either delete stuff from a server or how to start shredding documents. And I think that that's probably where Bill Barr turned around and said, you know, you're sending me down the Michael Cohen path, which is straight to prison, my friend, and I'm not doing it. So I guess Bill Barr had some, he had some convictions there.
Let's talk about the folks who surround Donald Trump right now. As things are getting tougher, fewer people are around him, but he's still got Rudy Giuliani. He's got the foam pillow guy. They're telling him to impose martial law and to put different people in charge of the CIA. With nobody else around, are there any guardrails around Donald Trump for the next 74 hours?
Well, so far you just spoke about the duality of dopiness, right, between Rudy Giuliani and the My Pillow guy. I'm not sure who's dumber, to be honest with you, and who's sending Donald Trump down a worse path. I mean, Rudy Giuliani, from what I understand, is out there looking to try to sell pardons himself, and the My Pillow guy should just take his pillow and go right back to sleep. There is nobody around him. I understand even Ivanka and Jared have sort of already cut bait because she's trying to save whatever may exist of whatever political career she thinks that she's going to have. They all realize that they're all in trouble. So what you're seeing a mass exodus away from Donald Trump. You know, while he was in power, it made sense to try to hang on to his coattails. What happens when somebody loses all that power and they're going down a path of destructiveness? That's the time that all of the rats start to flee.
So we have a situation
the ship is sinking. Yeah, the ship is sinking.
gives out a bunch of pardons today. It may be unseemly and distasteful, but everyone will get over it if they know he's leaving office in a few days. Are you worried that he does anything more serious?
Well, it's possible. You know, with Donald Trump, you never know. Donald Trump could declare war, right, against Iran. I don't think that it's going to go over very well. And I would be very shocked to see our military leaders, you know, follow a guy who's out in, as you said, 70 hours. So I don't, what will he do? He's going to continue to blow the dog whistle. He's going to continue to speak in code. He's going to continue to rile up this 26 to 27% base of this country that he has that's willing to do crazy things, including storming our Capitol in an attempt, you know, for a coup of our government. I mean, that's what he's doing right now. He's just trying to continue to hold on to his base so he can figure out what he's going to do in his, you know, in his next step, how he's going to grip some more money from the American people that follow him.
Well, how much of this is about his ego and how much of it is about money? Because we believe he owes a lot of money, and having this base of support, he can monetize that through a media operation or however it is he does that.
Well, he's certainly entitled to try to go out and make a living once he's out from office. But it's a combination of both. You see, it's very difficult to distinguish Donald Trump's money from his ego because they're one and the same. What's the first thing that Donald Trump said when he came down the escalators at Trump Tower? I'm really rich. Hey, folks, I'm really rich. Donald, no, you're not. All right. There are many people in this country who are richer than you. There are many people who are poorer than you. But you're not really rich. And if you really were, he would have shown his tax return. And that's one of the things that he's obviously fighting so hard to keep sealed, is he does not want you to know what he has, what he owes, where the money comes from, and so on.
Michael, good to see you. Thank you for getting up for us this morning. Michael Cohen is a former personal attorney to Donald Trump. He's the host of the Mea Culpa podcast and the author of a book, Disloyal, a memoir.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.